So I wouldn't say never watch the news. I would say, I think myself included, there was a time at the very beginning of COVID, I was watching news constantly. And I do think there's a limit to news, right? So you want reputable news, and you don't need to watch multiple stations or read multiple newspapers about it. It pretty much all says mostly the same thing. And there is some misinformation. So you want to make sure your sources are good sources and that you're reading accurate information. That's one really important thing. And then you don't want to overwhelm yourself with this news. There's a lot of bad news out there, as there often is, even through history. We know that, right, Bernie?
Yep.
And so we don't spend all our time looking at bad news. We look at the news we need to know, and what the upcoming or current information seems to be. And we, look at the sources that we're learning from, and maybe we share information with people that we trust and know and trust. And then we try to make plans accordingly. That's the way that I would put that. So, but we don't let that information overwhelm our lives. So it still is possible to take a walk, even on a brisk day, and enjoy a walk outside with, within the bubble of your family. That's still something you can do. And you can still talk to each other on the phone, and you can still have a Zoom meeting. And I think normalizing just some of what do we need to do to get through this time, and letting it be okay that we just utilize these resources. Thankfully, we have all this technology to help us. And in some cases, like birthdays and things like that, it's kind of nice. We never used to think about, oh, wow, maybe I'll use the Zoom option for my birthday, sit with the people that I don't often see on Zoom. And then maybe later in the year, I'll have a real birthday party with my friends locally when Zoom isn't needed, when COVID is better, hopefully. But, like those are some different creative ideas that's one of the few positives of COVID, right?
Right.
That we've all gotten so comfortable with technology, and technology is a nice tool.